Yo guys, Mike from SimRacing604. Welcome back to RaceRoom Racing Experience. The big Q3 2025 update is out, and we have LMDh hypercars. You're on board the Lamborghini, as you could probably tell. To my right, a BMW, and it looks like ahead of us is a Porsche. Those are the three LMDh cars we were given as part of the Q3 2025 update. Now available to purchase in-game. We also got the Renault Laguna, the touring car from the 90s, but I'll have to save that for another video. So we're going to drive this Lamborghini for 15 minutes apparently. I forgot to set the race time, but luckily 15 minutes sounds about right. And we also got a big graphics update, so if you've watched any of my RaceRoom videos in the past, you probably noticed this looks a lot better. So they've done a nice job here. The graphics in RaceRoom, certainly one of the weak points of the sim, although it doesn't have many. This is a pretty phenomenal title, and I've seen this sim grow over the past, I don't know, I've been driving this 7 or 8 years, I would say, and I've seen it grow into what it is now, and what a difference. What a difference. So, very exciting to see how far they've come, and what the game is now. It's always been known for its sounds, and this Lamborghini sounds fantastic, so I'll shut up in a second and let you hear it once I recover from that crash. Yeah, the sounds have always been phenomenal in this title, so that carries through these LMDh cars. Yeah, and it's always had good force feedback, and that was improved, I guess, a year or two ago. They kind of overhauled the default force feedback, and feels really nice. So not much this sim can't do. They also improved the ranked multiplayer system in the most recent update. That's one area where RaceRoom unfortunately lags a bit behind, just because it's not that popular, so it's harder to find good racing, especially on Canadian and US times. But yeah, hopefully they've improved that a bit with the sort of more appealing ranked multiplayer system. Whoa! We do not have a full weather suite and time of day. That is one noticeable shortcoming. Get going, get going. Just a downed Porsche, who cares? So yeah, weather and time of day, certainly an area where this falls short of a lot of its contemporaries. But at least they made some improvements to the graphics. That was one of the areas most lagging behind. Whoa, and I need to get by this guy. I need to get on with my race. Can't seem to find the opening. See if I can pull a little closer here, try and launch up the hill. This Lamborghini is fantastic to drive. In addition to being just an audio masterpiece, it also drives really nicely. It's sensitive under braking. You got to be mindful of your left foot and how hard you stomp it going into a corner. Excuse me, Porsche. I'll take the right side here, which is inside line, going down the hill, which becomes outside line into this corner. I don't know how I didn't lock there. Maybe I did, I just couldn't hear it. But yeah, certainly that is what this car is most susceptible to, is locking under braking. But under power, you can just stomp it. It's really fun to drive. And if you look in the lower right-hand corner of the screen, you see that battery percentage and the virtual energy percentage. That is deactivated, but cool to know that they have implemented those systems. So it's not just a point-and-shoot hypercar. You actually have to manage things. I guess the heads-up display will be probably next on the to-do list for the team behind RaceRoom. Come on. We are making up time well here. But yeah, just like that, just a hammer on the throttle, and this thing goes like stink. Really fun to drive. So we are coming up to 5 minutes expired here, sitting down in 15th position, so not having a great race and having yet another collision. It's been a tough one physically for this car. Maybe next lap I'll give you the full, maybe not a full lap, that's too much. I was going to say I was going to let you experience the sounds for a full lap. You don't need all that, but take a listen. that's how a race car should sound. Whew, what a noise. I mean, it just adds that extra layer of immersion and pulls you into driving a car like this. You do not want Gran Turismo 7 sounds where it has more in common with a blender than a race car. I do love Gran Turismo 7, but I've never quite gotten used to the sounds. But RaceRoom just nails it. And by the way, if you really want a great sim racing audio experience, the M1 Pro car in RaceRoom, you can test drive it. You don't have to buy it, you can just test drive it. Tell me that is not the best sounding car in sim racing, period. Maybe SHR Modding's mod for the 2018 Porsche RSR for Assetto Corsa. That might be it, actually. But yeah, out of the gate, out of the box, I mean, the best the studio has produced, I would say, is probably, yeah, that M1 Pro car. Just sounds absolutely mind-blowing. And I got a good launch here. Should be able to protect against this Porsche, give him enough space down the hill. We'll try and pull right up to this Porsche, and there we go, we got it done. So we've gone from 15th to 12th in not too long, so I'm happy with how this race is progressing at this point. Won't be anywhere near getting a win, but I might be able to get into like the top 8. We'll see. The problem I'm having is these Porsches are very, very close together, and there's actually 3 Porsches that I can see now, so I'm gonna have a tough time finding an opening. But I got a good launch there. Just need to make myself wide here through this right-hander. There we go, position is mine, off into the gravel slightly, and enough to trigger an off track and void my lap, but that's okay. Got the position. So what do you guys think about the graphics? I think they look really nice. Done a good job. It's not the best looking sim in my collection. That probably belongs to Automobilista 2. AMS2 dialed in. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous title. Get the right time of day, the right cars. It stuns. But yeah, considering how old this title is, and you know, the improvements the team has made over the years, can't be anything but impressed by how RaceRoom looks right now. And I don't think there's an opening. I'm gonna back off here so as to not rear end this Porsche. Come on. Should be able to tuck in, get a little slipstream here. I'm going wide. Might be a bad position for me. We'll see. Gonna have to beat him under braking. Okay, he's backed off a little bit. Oh, he came back at me. He was right there beside me. You couldn't see it, but on my left screen, that Porsche came back at me under braking. Alright, a little bit of room in front of me here. Should be able to make a decent run. Get caught up. I'm actually somewhat happy with how I'm doing under braking now. I think I'm getting used to how this car brakes, giving it a bit more room so as to not lock up. So, given the fact that I usually carry a lot more speed into this right-hander, yep, I was going to say I should be able to catch right up to this guy, and I did. Needed to be careful a bit there under acceleration. Got on that power a little bit early. With unsettled rear tires. There we go. Just voiding laps left, right, and center here at Imola. So 2 seconds to the car behind, 1 second to the car in front. So again, I was trying to get top 8. Woo, there's that lockup. And top 8 looks very doable. Maybe even top 5. Still got fully 5 minutes of racing, so there should be this lap plus 2 more. So yeah, I can get stuff done. Ooh, get going there, AI. goes out. Ooh, big lock. Control it, Mike, control it. There we go. Come on. Powering up the hill here, chasing these BMWs. Twin BMWs? No. Why was I down in second gear there? I don't know. Close to twin BMWs. Oh, they're not. The one in front of me is not a BMW. Alright, I think I'm just going to retire from sim racing. I'll see myself out. Yeah, it is a BMW. BMW then Porsche. I'm tired, guys. It's Friday night. It's been a long week at work. I'm lucky I can even remember which one's the brake pedal. Alright, got a little aggressive with the curving there and almost ran into the back of that BMW while he battles with that Porsche. I'm learning. See? I'm learning. Alright, this will be the penultimate lap. Still stuck in 8th position. Whoa, whoa. Easy, Mike. And that Porsche behind me came back at me again. He loves turn 1. For recovering overtakes. Whoa, get around there, girl. Alright. The great cloud of confusion that is the BMW and Porsche in front of me. They are battling. Are they going to leave anything open for me here? Got into the grass a little bit there. Unsettle the car, but that's okay. Managed to recover. Need to watch myself here, not carry too much speed in at the same time. Try and stay close to these guys. There we are. Good battle here. Whoa. BMW got a good launch. That was close, very tight racing. Alright, up into 7th. So this should... Oh no, I'll get one more lap actually, so I got 2 more laps now. Okay, so top 5. Let's go, let's see if we can get this done. Ooh. Oh no. Am I going to give one back? Nope. We're okay. A little bit dirty tires. We're okay. So this is going to have to be a pretty mighty lap and a half here if I'm going to get 5th before the end of this race. We know where our overtake areas are. This is not one of them, but can I get one? Oh, no, no, Mike. Mike. Oh. All the way down into 10th. So my new goal, 8th. Let's see if we can make that happen. Why did I go for that overtake? Disappointed in myself. This guy should be light work. Alright, so I got him. He might come back at me, but that's okay. Alright, so now I'm 4 seconds back of the car ahead. I'll pretty much need a perfect lap here to be anywhere near, but you never know. backed up. Took a big chunk out of it. However, is it going to be enough? Can I catch him on the start-finish straight and get my goal of 8th back? Leader has crossed the start-finish line to end the race, or bring out the checkered flag, I guess. Alright, go, go. No luck. Alright, 9th, but absolutely phenomenal. I really, really love these cars. Nice work with RaceRoom on the graphics, and these cars, just absolutely phenomenal. Really love this. I'm going to play a lot more of this. In fact, probably end the recording and do some more right now. Alright, thanks so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts on RaceRoom in the comments. We'll see you next time.